Hi, I'm Citizen Voice President Gary Dietrich, and today we're going to show you how to use your Safely Out kit. Now, it's incredibly simple, and many people do it just in a few minutes, but some people thought it might be helpful for us to actually show you a family that's done it. So today, Jody, Kendra, and Cadence are helping us out here. They have actually filled their kit out. We're going to show you some things they've already done and walk you through real quickly how you can do yours, okay? Now, inside your kit, you're going to find how to use your Safely Out kit. Novel idea, huh? Little brochure, just 2 pages, and this is going to tell you everything we're going to cover right now. So don't sweat it. You've got that inside your kit as a reminder as well. Also, by the way, inside there, a Safely Out brochure. Now, this tells all about the project itself. And if you know other people who would like to get these kits, they can simply tear this out, fill it out, send it in. And Citizen Voice. This is the umbrella organization of which I'm president, the sponsors of the Safely Out project. Tell you everything that Citizen Voice does. Check that out as well. Now, let's get to the heart of the kit itself. The Safely Out door hanger is what many people think of as sort of the meat and potatoes of the kit. First off, on this side, need help. Obviously, you hang that out when you need help evacuating. It could be in any situation. Maybe these guys aren't home. Maybe they've got a babysitter, and that person needs help getting the kids out. Maybe you've got a disabled person at home alone, or an elderly person, or just family members who themselves find themselves in a situation where they no longer can evacuate. Right now, by the way, their home sits in one of the most flood-prone areas of the United States. So say there's already a couple of feet of water. They're not driving out. That's what this is for. And then when they flip this over, it's Safely Out. They can hang this on the door. Obviously, that's what this is for. We'll talk about that in just another few minutes. But they also can put this up in a window if the door doesn't face the street, or if this area right here, by the way, in major floods, maybe under 8 or 10 feet of water, they say. You could put this up in a second floor window as well with this little sticky right here. When they're Safely Out and they turn this over, it's time to fill this out. Names, who's being evacuated, where to if they already know that. The evacuation helpers, we'll talk about that in a minute, and how to get in touch with them if they got a cell phone or other number. And that's what this waterproof pen is for, to fill that out. Now, we're all told we're supposed to have this. None of us ever do. Let's be honest about it, okay? And that's getting all our emergency information in one safe place, easily accessible, and that's what this magnet is for. Inside there, you can fill it all out. Now you can see Jody and Kendra have already done that. How long does it take you guys to do this, by the way?
Like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes total. And this has got some really helpful stuff in there. By the way, it goes right up on the fridge. That's where you keep it, all right? And notice, with the Safely Out logo, even if they had, you guys have your fridge nice and clean today, but if they had all the kids, artwork and other magnets from, their trip to Niagara Falls and stuff, you can still find the Safely Out magnet right there. So you'll notice in here, they've got in here the family members' names, how many in the household, the Safely Out helpers, again, we'll talk about that in a minute, local contacts and out-of-town contacts. Really important to put those in there so that you know who to get a hold of in the event that we need to, tell family members, friends, others where these guys are or that they need help. And then medications, even room for where your pets are, right in here. By the way, that thing also, you guys filled this out, I can see, and this is well used. It's been in a wallet, hasn't it? The same information in the Safely Out wallet card, okay? That's really great to have. And by the way, you're free to duplicate this, make a copy of it for as many family members as you want to carry out in their wallet, all right? Now, you see you fill that out, got an erasable marker to do just that. Let's talk for just a minute about the Safely Out bag itself, because inside here is you want to put, for example, copies of your medical cards. You want to put that inside the Safely Out bag, and you guys usually keep that here in your fridge, don't you? Yeah. We recommend you do that, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Find a safe place for it. Just stick it in there. Again, easily able to be found. You put it in there. Now, why do we put it in the fridge? One of the things we've learned in disasters is the fridge, one of the safest places in your home. Now, I don't recommend you evacuate to the fridge, but keeping things in the fridge is a great idea. Why? Fireproof, waterproof, airtight. It's a great place to store something like that, okay? That can actually survive many home fires, your fridge can, and what's inside of it. So here's what happens. Now, in the event of a disaster, they go over to the fridge, grab their bag out, grab their magnet off the bag, go over to the front door, and we're going to walk there in just a second, with their Safely Out card, fill it out, hang it on the front door. Or if they need help getting out, go ahead and get these things ready to go, and then put the need help sign out. Now, one other important piece before we go walk over and show you exactly how that works for people is the Safely Out helper sheet. Now, we're asking everybody, find 3 other folks in the neighborhood nearby. Doesn't do any good if they're a couple miles away. Folks that are fairly nearby, find 3 of them and say, look, when we need to get out or when our neighborhood is being evacuated, would you do us a favor? Would you make sure that our family and whoever's in the house, would you make sure they're out safely before you leave the neighborhood? That's all there is to it. The 6 easy steps I'm going over with you right now, right here on the sheet. You just fill in the name of the people, like Jody and Kendra, their address and phone number, and then the 3 safely out helpers who agree to do this. Why is this important? Because let's say, for example, they're out on a date night. The kids are home with the babysitter. They'd like to make sure they can't get back to their house. Maybe this whole area is already been blocked off. They can't get here. They'd like to know that somebody's checking to make sure the people left in their house get out safely. So those 3 helpers, their names are all listed on here too. So they can say, hey, the Smith family, the Jones family, the other family, you know what? We've checked. They're out safely. You guys get out safely yourselves. That's all there is to it. And you guys have done this, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've given these to your neighbors.
We've got some neighbors that are on board.
Good deal, man. That's great. All right, let's walk over then with the actual Safely Out helper sign. Why don't you guys grab this? Jody, grab your bag, grab your kit there. Let's say we've taken that stuff out of the fridge. Now they're ready to go, all right? And they've decided we can get out ourselves, so the family is going to be getting out. They're going to walk right over, take that stuff, remember, the magnet off the fridge, the bag out of the fridge, and they're going to take their Safely Out door hanger and put it right here. They're either going to, if they need help, again, if they still need help, they take it, put it right here on the front door. If they can't get out, if their door is not accessible and they need another way for people to know they need help getting out, they can take this sticky, put it right on here, hang it up in a window. That's how they do it. And then, of course, Jody's got the pen. If they're ready to evacuate, they fill this out. Again, hang it on their front door or put it up in a visible place. Maybe they're already in the 2nd floor. They've got stairs here to a 2nd floor. If they need to do that, they can put it right up on the 2nd floor with that sticky as well. That's really all there is to it. Very simple, but incredibly effective. When emergency responders or others see that they need help, they can come down a street and literally triage the street and see those families that need help getting out right away. Likewise, if the Safely Out sign is on, they know, hey, they don't have to bother checking that house. At least initially, people have been gotten out safely. So that's all there is to it. That's your Safely Out kit. Real easy to use, huh, guys?
Absolutely.
These guys have had it in place for a little while. You need to do the same. If you need more help, remember, check that how to use your Safely Out kit. And if you need more help, give us an email at citizenvoice.org.